What up guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're working on the Corvette again, and I failed at recording us removing the muffler. We just ended up going underneath, chopping it with the Sawzall and pulling out the muffler. In order to get the muffler out, I did have to remove the rear sway bar, which wasn't terrible. Mufflers popped out pretty easy. I had to lift up the car a little bit. The reason, again, that I removed the muffler and the sway bar was to remove my bent suspension link, I believe is what they call it. It's basically a rear tie rod that is stationary. This is crazy bent. Kind of crazy that this is what happens when my wheel hit a concrete wall. So anyways, I think we've basically removed all the damaged parts on this black car. Now we're going to move on to the silver car and start removing the rear panels. So basically, my main goal for this video is to remove everything I need to pull the mufflers out, drop the rear sway bar, and get that suspension link so I can put it on this car so I can set the wheels back on the ground and be able to move it around. So hopefully I can do that in this video, and stay tuned and we're just going to get into it.
This is MDF?
Yeah.
It's like soaking wet, so.
Yeah. It kind of feels like we could pull it out.
Yep, ready?
Oh, grab from the, come up here.
I'm trying to pry this all up, it's like stuck.
Max, you want to see this? They glued it down. Why is it wet? I'm gonna pull it out.
It's like 1.1 inch wet.
It's super wet.
That's cool. Now that you guys removed that, I now have to find somewhere to put it.
Oh, so. Is that a cockroach?
Yes. Found out why they don't work. No, you can lift it off.
Okay.
Keep going, keep going. Can we turn? Maybe turn one. That's probably fine. Clap, clap. Am I getting it out without unhooking it? After I unbolted it. Alright, so now that we have the mufflers out, and I went ahead and removed the suspension link from the silver car. The outer ball joint was bad, so I was able to use the ball joint from this car, put it back on the inner tie rod basically, and now it's a complete unit again, and now I'm going to go ahead and throw it into the black part. Mom,
Are you close enough?
can you see what we're doing? Because this is a cute wedding photo.
I got it.
It's like I'm not lying on a piece of decorating for it. Alden! Alden! Goes on top of the hoses and shit.
We might have.
I got it out of there.
Huh?
I got it out of there.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure those have to get spread apart like a whole month.
You want to take off your old hangers first?
No, let me do. I'm in.
I think I'm in. Mine's in.
Got my sway bars or sway link is in. Alright guys, so we went ahead and we got that suspension link switched over, and we've also gone ahead and installed the Borla? Yep. Muffler system. So we also want to do a cold start for you guys. So it has the Borla.
I forgot which one it is. I think it was like S Type 2 or something like that. It's a super expensive one.
So the muffler with the stock H pipe or H pipe, and then the stock caps. So this is just the muffler system. And I also went ahead and threw on the sway bar, and the rear or the sway bar links have a lot of play in it. So in the future, I will probably be replacing them with either OEM or aftermarket parts. But we're going to go ahead, got to hook up the battery, and then we will go ahead and do a cold start. No, the wheel.
What do you mean? It's just the camera on. Is it gonna get inside? I mean, it shouldn't. You're good. You're good. You should have seen what just poured out of that. It's like it never even happened.
Looks
I
fine.
think that's about how it looked before, right?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so we went ahead and we got the muffler installed, we got the tire on, we got the suspension link put on, we basically got the rear end repaired other than this fiberglass crack right here. The alignment is still a little messed up on this wheel. I did notice that the alignment bolts have moved, so I tried adjusting that back. So we will need an alignment. We pulled it out into the driveway and washed it off a little bit just so we can have a cleaner outer interior body. So anyways, we're basically to the point now that I am going to just leave this fiberglass on this area as is. I don't think it's a concern with water, but on the inside I am going to repair that area. So we will be doing that eventually. But for the moment, I'm just going to go ahead and throw the rear of the car back on, and I might start, well, I guess I will start removing the upper fender maybe in the next video. I don't know how long this video is getting. So for the moment, we're just going to go ahead and throw the rear end back on. This one goes on the blanket.
Ready? I'm telling you, we can make this a four-seater. I mean, it's kind of like a truck right now. It's kind of like an El Camino. I mean, shit. Look, one there, and another one right here. Look, you can, it's a convertible, hardtop. I mean, this is everything.
Looks pretty good right now. There's another one. Still pretty good. right, guys, the rear end has been completely reassembled except for the taillights and the side markers. And then we also have the piece of plastic visor trim piece that goes between the roof and the back window. We still have to decide if we're doing that in silver or black. We were able to tweak the back window and the body panels to try to get body lines a little bit better. It's a little bit tighter in this corner than the rest of it, but overall it's pretty good for the condition it's in. Yeah, in the next video we're going to go ahead and jump on the front end and see if we can't pull pieces off that car and hopefully be able to get the inner liner switched over, which is a lot of work. So yeah, just hit that subscribe button, leave the video a like, comment, and hey, let me know if you guys know anything.